Hello everyone, hope we're all good, and today we are going to be doing a comparison video between the 1980s micromark 9-inch desk fan and the 2016 Tesco DF915W 9-inch desk fan. Now these two 9-inch desk fans are very different with themselves. The micromark is the most best made 9-inch desk fan in this comparison, and the Tesco one is it's just like a budget price one really. And yeah, I do seem to think that obviously I can tell that the micromark one's better because it's older, and I can just sense that it's better made. The Tesco one, I think, is just like it's just a cheap budget one really. Wouldn't say it's cheap, but it is maybe could be a bit better. Maybe it could be a bit of a better fan. It's not too bad. Yeah, so this is my most latest and newest Tesco 9-inch desk fan, the DF915W. Yeah, it's my most latest and most newest Tesco 9-inch desk fan. My first childhood one being the DF96, and my second childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan being the DF98, being the second one. I've got a few Tesco fans in my collection. I've got the DF96 9-inch, which is my first childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan. I've got the DF9. I've got the PF167 pedestal. I've got the DF98 9-inch desk fan on the way because I've got a family member that's actually got the DF98, and they said that I can have it after they've got a new one. I've got the PF166 pedestal from Tesco's. I think that's about it really. So yeah, I've got a few Tesco fans. Not sure if there's any missed out. So I've got the DF96, which was Tesco's very first 9-inch desk fan. I've got the PF166 pedestal, which was also the first one. I've got the PF167 pedestal, so I was quite happy to have two Tesco 16-inch pedestal fans. I'll do a video, I think this summer, at some point like in June, July or August, probably July or August, I'm gonna do a video of the two Tesco 16-inch pedestal fans together. So yeah, I've got the DF98 9-inch. I've got the Tesco DF98 on the way. I'm actually getting another Tesco fan after that. It's not an old one. It's the 12-inch version of this one. Because I think the DF915W looks so much like the DF98. It really does. Yeah, I suppose it's alright. Yeah, so anyway, I've got a few Tesco fans in my collection. There's a couple more. So there's a couple more that are on the way. One's from a family member, and I'm going to wait till they... Well, basically both of them, I've got to wait till they get a new one. Then I can have them. Then I can have two of them. That's the DF98 and the DF128W. I think its model number is the family member of mine that's got the 12-inch version of this. I did actually have the 12-inch version of this a few years back, but I think it went in the rubbish because I think there was something wrong with it, so it had to go in the rubbish. I did actually have my one around the same time as this one, but this one still got my hands on. So anyway, yeah, so we'll just anyway, yeah, so the micromark is obviously better than the Tesco one because the micromark one's older, the Tesco one's newer. And so basically, yeah, I think that obviously they're both very different between both of them. And yeah, I basically think that that they're just generally different. Like, they're just so different. It's quite a nice thing to experience of something different and something new. Yeah, so anyway, the micromark 9-inch I have had for a year and a few months. I bought this one, I bought the micromark from eBay, second hand, but in very good condition. Might just need a little in the future, it just needs a clean and a service, and it should be fine. Then it should be all right. And also the micromark, yeah, so the micromark, I paid £14 for the micromark and £14 and £5 something for postage. That was that. The micromark's still in very good condition. I gave it a nice little clean up the day it arrived. And the my Tesco DF915W here, the Tesco one here, my Tesco DF915W, I actually bought that one brand new. I bought that one brand new for about £12 from my local Tesco store. Yeah, I bought this from my local Tesco store for about like £12. I could tell it's worth £12 because it's quite a cheap fan. Now, I got this one before the DF96, and originally this was my favourite 9-inch fan in my collection. But since I got the DF96, I think that I've preferred the DF96 more. Because I wasn't sure if I'd still get the DF96. I thought I'd never get one again, but no. Thankfully, I did manage to get one. I think the DF96 9-inch fan from Tesco's is quite rare to buy on eBay now. Probably because some people used to have the DF96. I think a few, yeah, quite a lot of people used to buy it. Used to buy the DF96, but probably don't have them anymore. They gave them to a family member that desperately needed a new fan, or a second-hand one from a family member, of course. Yeah, but I was lucky to get the DF96 because I really wanted it, and I won the DF96 on an eBay auction. So anyway, so yeah, the Tesco DF915W. I bought brand new from my local Tesco store for about £12. So the Tesco DF915W hasn't had very much use in its life. Since I bought it, it's not had very much use at all. Because, as I said, it was my favourite 9-inch desk fan for a while. So it's not had very much use at all. It's only had a teeny tiny amount of use. But since I came across the DF96, I thought that I could use the DF915W a little bit more. It's a bit of a funny old fan to assemble because it comes with a ring. I suppose it's alright to assemble and disassemble, but it can be a bit annoying sometimes, especially on a baking hot day when you need to use it and you thought, oh, you've taken it apart and cleaned it. Anyways, yeah, it's just a very basic 9-inch desk fan. I suppose it's all right, but I'd say the DF96 and the DF98 is better. I mean, yeah, I remember the DF96 used to be £12 quite a lot, same with the DF98, but I think those were maybe a bit better in different ways. I don't really remember how it worked. But since I came across the DF96, not really used the DF96 very much because I didn't really want to use it. So anyway, so we'll turn around to the side, have a look. Again, very different. Like the micromark's motor case is slightly higher, whereas that's just standard ordinary low. And like the micromark's carry handle is built into the motor housing, and it's the same with the Tesco DF915W here. It's actually built into there. backs look very different as well. Like, I remember Tesco's old DF915 9-inch desk fan had this design of the motor cover, of the motor housings cover. That yeah, that used to, the DF915 9-inch desk fan from Tesco's used to have the exact design cover, and the same with the oscillating switch. Didn't have a carry handle there though. So anyway, yeah, just look very, very different, don't they? We'll turn them back round. We'll look at the rating stickers. We'll start with the Tesco one. There it is. Could pause to read that if you like. That's to all my videos I've made today. You could pause to read the rating stickers if you like. We'll do the micromark. Again, they look perfectly fine. Oh, whoops. Hope I didn't just break that. No, it's fine. It's just I accidentally banged the base on the radiator. It's fine. It's all right. Right. So anyway, we can switch the hold on a sec. I'll just move the micromark slightly that side. So anyway, we can switch them on, start them on the low speed. Yes, obviously, as you know, the micromark's a little bit noisy. I've not turned on the Tesco DF915W on in a little while. So that's the low speed setting. That's the highest speed setting. Just demonstrate oscillation. The Tesco DF915W oscillates that way quite further. I don't know why. I think it was just the way it was designed. The Tesco DF915W is definitely the most smoothest one running. Very smooth, that one. we'll just switch them to low speed. I think low speed and an oscillation for overnight use for these two would be quite nice. I know the Tesco DF915W I've had running overnight before. It's quite smooth running, even though I don't think it's as powerful. As the DF96. The DF96 is quite powerful. So we'll do spin down. The Tesco DF915W stopped first and then the micromark was second. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see ya.